Anna Jenkins with Home Dream Realty, and we are having lots of questions about fireplaces, so I'm at an inspection today, and I thought that I would go over how to do this. So a lot of times in your fireplace, if it's a gas fireplace, you're going to have instructions. They could be metal instructions. They could be, like this was just kind of paper instructions shut in here. So there are instructions in there. Now, you want to make sure that your gas line, for sure, if it is in this position, that means that the gas is flowing. If it is in this position, the gas is off, okay? So right now, we're going to put it to flowing, okay? We want to make sure, this instructions actually said that there is a remote control battery backup, so it said to have that on off. It depends on what your instructions say. I say that we have to have the light switch on the wall. If there's a light switch on the wall that controls your pilot on and off, then we need to make sure that that is actually on, okay? Now, once you have everything working and on, you should be able to control it by the light switch. That's the whole point, to be able to do this. This one is nice. It also has a blower, so that's nice. Now, you could also have a remote. That is what that little thing in there is for, if you have a remote that instead of the light switch. So what you have to do is, if it's first starting for the season, as you say, I'm getting comfortable. If it's first starting for the season, it's going to take a bit to actually get the pilot light started. We actually just checked this and the pilot started, but it didn't stay on because you got to let it run a while and get into the system, okay? So what you're going to do is you are going to, there's a little white line, I don't know if you can see it. You're going to make sure that the little white line on your off-on pilot switch is where you're going to be guiding your on-off or pilot to, okay? So right now, we're in the on position. We're going to push it to where it's in the pilot position, okay? This is your igniter button. So we're going to push that. As you can see, it actually, I don't know if you can see that, the pilot lit, right? Now, if the pilot does not light, you're going, and as you can see, I'm keeping my finger held in on this so that the gas still flows. So if the pilot does not light, you want to keep your finger held on the gas and you want to kind of keep pushing that igniter until it lights. Because if it hasn't been lit for a while, it's going to take a bit, okay? We kind of prep this one. So I'm going to leave it on here like this and keep the gas flowing because it hasn't been on for a bit. Now the idea is that you should be able to then release this slowly and put it in the on position. And then it will stay on. Yay! Right? So then we should be able to take your low-high switch here and we have fire. Yay! So hopefully this will work. And if you have any questions, you can give us a call or send us an email. Thanks a bunch.